Previously on North Shore.
Starting to feel like a third wheel, Chris. MJ's mine. She always has been and she always will be. What are you doing?
Chris, stop! You're gonna kill him, he's bleeding!
So call me when you're over him. I understand the situation. You care for Jason, you love your job.
Thank you, Daddy. That means a lot to me.
That's why I'm going to stay.
A couple of days ago, someone very close to Walter Booth said that I might be interested in something that happened at a place called Bellport.
Be careful, Jason. Walter Booth is a very ruthless man.
A father will always do what's best for his family. You never want family to get hurt.
Dad! How is he?
Hey, Mark.
What happened?
Looks like arson to me.
In the box of the regular, messing with the flavor, oh the flavor that you savor. Savor me for last, but you better not eat me at all. Living in a fast food bag, making friends with the ketchup and salt. Cause you're about to get cut up or get cut down. It's all about the wordplay, all about the sound of my tone. The voice, you gotta let me make my choice alone. Before the food gets cold and shut up or get shot down. It's all about the know-how, or just a matter of taste. Stop telling me the way I gotta play now. Too much food in my plate.
What the hell?
Hey, that's my breakfast.
Oh, yeah? Your breakfast almost killed me.
I said I was sorry.
No, you didn't.
Oh. Sorry. Crap.
I might want to think twice about paddling out today. Those breaks don't mind their manners, even with the ladies.
The ladies?
Hey, you know, chicks. Girls.
Thanks for your concern, but this girl will be fine.
All right. Just trying to be helpful.
Whatever.
He said I can have this, but I can't have that. I should keep wishing I was living the life of a cat, but I ain't the one who's gonna be missing the feast. Just like you ain't the one who seems to be calming the beast. Now you're about to get cut up and get cut down. It's all about the wordplay, all about the sound of my tone. My voice, you gotta let me make my choice alone. Before my food gets cold, better shut up or get shot down. It's all about the know-how, or just a matter of taste. Stop telling me the way that I gotta play. You put too much food on my plate, come on.
I brought you a robe. Finest Egyptian cotton, compliments of the Grand Waimea.
I don't need a robe.
Oh, come on, Dad.
Don't even try. He's been cranky all morning.
Swallowing a ton of smoke does that to a guy.
Thank you.
So?
I talked to the insurance people. They're not gonna pay out on the policy until the arson investigation is finished.
What do you know?
Well, I think Nicole's father is behind it. Walter Booth.
I told you not to get involved in whatever is going on between Booth and Vincent Colville. I looked at those flames. All I could see was the memories dying inside. Hell, even the board I made you when you were 6 is gone. They didn't torch the shop, they torched my life.
You get some rest, okay? I love you.
Hey, I brought some chocolate-covered macadamias and some magazines and stuff. How's he doing?
As good as can be expected, I guess.
This is the best hospital on the island. He's gonna be okay. What's wrong?
You don't want to know.
Jason, what?
Nicole, I think your father did this to him.
What?
I don't expect you to believe this, so...
What are you talking about? Do you have some kind of proof?
He threatened me. When I told him that I wasn't going to stay away from you.
So he burned down a surf shop?
Yeah, what better way to hurt me than hurt my father?
My dad may not approve of you and me, but he is not an arsonist.
Well, he's lucky that my father didn't die, because then he'd be a murderer, too.
Man, I cannot believe CJ and Damien Hopgood are on my beach.
You know, you're the only one I know who can ignore a beach full of models to gawk at a couple professional surfers. Gabe, I'm telling you, man, this bar's like a cage.
Frankie, I know they're hot, but I can't get my mind on this girl I met this morning.
Sounds like this girl really got under your skin, huh?
Dude, hey, she took 3 8-foot sets without even blinking. I mean, this biddy, she can take my entire list, check it right off.
Your list.
Blonde, brains, board skills.
Well, that covers it all, huh?
I haven't felt this way since Lisa Rudnick.
Wow. If this girl makes you forget about your high school sweetheart, I say bring it on.
How? I don't even know her name.
You said she was an amazing surfer, right? All the waves. Oh, my
God, this song is killing me.
Imagine what it's doing to me. What can I get you ladies to drink?
Ice water with lemon.
Coming up.
How's the late night scene here?
I mean, at the hotel or on the island. Because the scene here is basically non-existent after midnight.
Seriously?
Unfortunately, yes, but there are plenty of spots in Waikiki.
Your loss. Yeah, we're fun.
If I had a dime for every time that happened,
Supermodels hit on you?
sending the party crowd off site for a good time. We're missing out on a ton of potential cash here.
I know. I just should do something about it.
Did you and Jason have a conversation about me?
We had a brief exchange where I informed him that I had your best interests at heart.
I really wish you hadn't done that.
Well, you just left Morgan at the altar. You were upset, confused. I didn't want anyone else coming along and making it worse.
So that's all? You had one brief conversation?
Sweetheart, you obviously have something you want to say. Say it.
Gordon Matthews' surf shop burned down last night.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
That's Jason's father. It was arson.
What are you implying, Nicole? You think a billionaire chases his daughter's boyfriend away by setting fires?
No.
Well, someone does. Is it Jason?
He's upset, okay? His father almost died.
Well, I'm hurt that you think I could actually be capable of something like this. You're all I've got, Nicole. Ever since you came to Hawaii, you've been pulling away.
No, I'm not.
Then move in here. That hotel suite isn't a home.
I'll think about it.
I'd love to see more of you. I've got nothing but room here.
Dad!
Honey, I love you, baby, and I don't want to apologize for that. Yeah.
What's up?
200 channels plus a sports package.
Wow. That's a lot to watch.
Well, I plan on staying in for a while.
Look, I know I'm a lot of work, but it's part of my charm, right? I'm sorry for the way I handled the whole Trey thing. It's just, for a really long time, I thought he was my soulmate. And now I see him for the creepy stalker he is. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm trying to explain how I make things complicated when they aren't. Or not recognize an amazing guy when I meet him. I'm so sorry, Chris. Will you just please give me another chance?
I don't know, MJ. You tell me all the time how much you care, but I'm not feeling it. You know, if you want to be with me, you gotta start acting like it.
Well, what should I do?
Well, that's for you to figure out. Now, if you don't mind, the Cubs game starts in 20 minutes. I kind of want to watch it alone.
How are the margins?
Outstanding. The break-even analysis looks good based on how busy the hotel is.
Where's your report?
Some people use a laptop. I prefer bar napkins. Here's the spreadsheets. Here's a modest construction plan using the existing lobby, and here's the profit projections.
It's nice work, Frankie.
Thank you. Feels pretty good pulling out the business degree again.
Unfortunately, I'm not interested in a nightclub at the Grand Waimea.
It's not a nightclub, Vincent. It's a lifestyle lounge, and it makes the hotel more full service. Guests never have to leave. They drink all night, and they nurse their hangovers at your breakfast buffet.
I'm not up for the hassle.
So let it be mine. When I started working here, you said there'd be more opportunities.
Right, and I made you the bar manager.
All due respect, but I got my sights set higher. I'm betting we can clear upwards of 10 grand a night.
I'll think about it.
Think fast, 'cause I have a 3 o'clock appointment at the Royal.
It's good work, Frankie. But my policy is to never invest in anything unless my partner has a personal stake.
I do have a personal stake. It's my idea.
By that, I mean cash.
Oh.
If you're so confident we can clear 10 grand tonight, let's make your investment one night. 10 grand.
My investment.
The financial risk gives you the opportunity for partial ownership. Still interested?
Absolutely. Idiot, idiots, idiots.
Idiot. You're a genius. Come on, it's gonna make a great club.
How do you know about that?
Frankie, I know everything.
Not quite. I shot my mouth off, promised Vincent I could raise 10 grand to co-invest. It's like impossible.
You don't have the cash?
Let's put it this way, expenditures exceed salary.
Borrow it from me.
You want to give me 10,000 bucks?
Not give. Loan. I'd have terms.
I'm sure you would. I'll get the money.
Worst comes to worst, you could always sell your body.
Hello? Jason, what's up?
The deputy fire marshal's a good friend of mine. I hook him and his wife up with surf and turf specials every time he comes to inspect the hotel.
Yeah, let me guess. Couple extra lobster tails gets you a peek inside the arson investigation file.
Well, they got their eye on somebody. Remember Pano Diggs, yeah?
Yeah, it's that crazy guy from Belseyland, right?
Yeah. He's been talking a lot lately, bragging about how he was the one who lit the match. He hangs out at some dive in Waianae, a place called Sugar Bar. I want to get to him before the cops do.
Waianae. Bro, you trying to get us killed?
So I'm bringing you, Frankie, a little extra backup just in case things head south.
Bro, just do me a favor, make it fast. I got a meeting with a potential investor on this whole nightclub thing.
Hey, brother. You see Pano Diggs?
Haven't seen him.
See him now? What? You got a problem with my money?
No. I got a problem with you.
Yeah, man, no need for that.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, now I'm gonna ask. Where's Pano?
In the back, shooting darts.
Hey, Pano!
father's shop?
What?
Huh?
You're crazy, man.
Did you? Who paid you?
Screw you.
Who gave you the money?
Who? I picked it up at some office downtown.
Which one? You tell me or I will kill you.
Casey something. They buy real estate, man. They wanted his land.
Whoa, Jason, we gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Your brother's debate team had a tournament yesterday. He won first place in impromptu speaking.
I didn't know Dino did debate.
He only joined because it gets him out of class.
It's pretty smart.
My boys, all talent, no drive.
Actually, Ma, I wanted to talk to you about that. An opportunity's come up at the hotel, and Vincent wants me to start the new nightclub there.
You mean a bar?
The thing is, as with most new ventures, I need to come up with some startup cash.
You're telling me Vincent Culver with his luxury hotel needs your money?
He's just trying to make sure I'm serious. Anyway, it's 10 grand. I was hoping I could talk to you about a loan.
We're looking at private school for your brother next year. We're still paying off the new carpet and furniture in the living room, and now you want a handout?
Forget it.
You gotta learn to take some responsibility.
I said okay.
Aloha no kako. Tomorrow's surf report is looking good, gangies, with decent surf all around the islands. Aloha no. The North Shore will be in 2 to 4 foot range, an occasional 6-footer at the select reefs. East
Gotcha.
Shore, oh, okay, good, cuz with 3 to 5 feet, nice.
How do you show someone you love them? Commission a billboard?
You fight for them. You take whatever's standing in your way and destroy it.
In this case, the only thing standing in my way is me.
So figure out what's important to Chris and make it important to you, too. Come on, what's Nature Boy into?
Lately, his satellite dish. Which would be perfect. Any guy would love his own ultimate bachelor pad home theater, right? I mean, I'm thinking lazy boy, a keg.
You'll never have sex again.
Right now, he's on an overnight camping trip. By the time he gets back tomorrow, I could have it done. Thanks for the advice.
Jason, we need to talk.
Hey, have you ever heard of a company called Casey Enterprises?
No.
Well, it's like a developing company, property development company.
Maybe your father's mentioned it to you?
Jason, I'm not having this conversation.
Look, last night, Frankie and I tracked down the arsonist. He said he was given an envelope of cash outside Casey Enterprises.
So what?
Well, I'm trying to find a link between them and your father.
Okay, first you tell me that my dad set the fire to keep us apart. Now you're telling me some property development company paid the arsonist. That's two different motives.
Well, not necessarily.
Have you ever thought for one second that maybe someone burned down the shop because your father wouldn't sell his land? Do you know where I was today while you were looking for links to my dad? At his house. I asked him straight out if he knew anything about the fire. He denied it. I believe him.
Nicole?
Jason, I'm sorry about your dad. I really am. Okay, but this is crazy.
I don't want you to have to choose between me and your dad. But I can't let it go, Nicole. I've got this feeling in my gut.
You can't just keep pursuing this because your gut is telling you to.
Why not? It is the same instinct that says that we are meant to be together. Look, when you say that this doesn't add up, you're right. That's because I don't have all the pieces yet.
Well, then I guess there's nothing left to say but good night.
Oh my God.
So we're blocked off for the 16th and 17th, is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Penny, would you give us a second?
No problem.
I talked to the guy who torched my father's shop. He was paid to do it, and he coughed up the place where he picked up the money. Vincent. Casey Enterprises. You own Casey Enterprises, Vincent.
Jason.
What, did my father refuse to sell his property to you, so now you force him out? I have been making Nicole's life a living hell, trying to pin this on Walter Booth. And then all of a sudden, Vincent, I find out that you're involved. So what is going on here?
Do I get a chance to speak? Sit down. Sit down! Yes, I offered to buy your father's property. Who wouldn't? But that was 15 years ago. He said he'd never sell. I left it at that.
Well, then what is with Casey Enterprises?
It's a shell corporation. I keep it open for tax purposes. But you are right about one thing. Walter Booth is behind this. He's framing me because he wants my hotel.
Vincent, it is about more than just the Grand Waimea. You told me that. You said there was a woman.
Yes, there was a woman.
Can I have specifics, please?
What is it?
Sepulveda, I tried to stop him.
It's okay, Penny. I'm sorry. Mackenzie, how you doing?
Truth told, Vincent, I'd rather be playing a round of golf. We need to chat.
You can say anything you need to say in front of Jason. I trust him completely.
We've got an arson perp down at the station. He's tweaked out, hurling some interesting accusations about a company you own. I think it'd be best if you came down.
Certainly. Penny, call my lawyer.
Hello? Hey, Mom.
Yeah, I brought the lazy boy over to Chris's.
What? But nobody's even using it. Dad? Oh, Dad's in the state pen. You know, I can't even believe this is happening. I'm trying to win my boyfriend back, and you're worried about a chair that won't touch Dad's butt for 5 to 10 years.
Oh my God. I gotta call you back.
Hey, gangies, the fading northeast swell is hanging in there this morning, but you know what? You better get in there because it's gonna get small.
Thank you, Surf
Quite a weekend. Expect mostly of the offshore conditions. You know what I mean? Getting ugly. So, brother.
What the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
My girlfriend, stalker boy.
Yo, I'm Erica.
I'm,
Leaving?
What's going on?
Hey, Tessa, this doesn't concern you. Get out of here.
I need to talk to you.
What?
Booth asked me for some information about you a couple of days ago.
What kind of information?
Personal stuff. Where you grew up. Stuff about your family.
Why would you tell Booth anything about me?
I guess I was a little angry.
Angry? About what?
About being your rebound girl.
My father is lying in a hospital bed.
I had no idea he would do anything like that, I swear.
Damn it, Tessa, get out.
Believe me, Jason, I'm on your side.
did you?
It pays to take Vincent's secretary to happy hour. She gets chatty. I hope you find what you're looking for.
No doubt. This plan is good.
That's why I knew you could help me, Sonny.
Well, I hear you've been doing some helping of your own out in Waianae.
We roughed up some punk pyromaniac big deal.
No, that was Jason. You messed with the bartender. He's a cousin of mine. Sends me a lot of business.
I'll make it good with the guy.
No, I'm making it good. Violence is never the best option. That's why I'm giving you a timeout, like I give my little 3-year-old. You wait a few months, do your penance, then come back and ask me for a loan. If your hands are clean, my answer is yes.
That won't work. I need it now.
Business is all about choosing sides, bro. Make sure you're not choosing the wrong one.
Got it.
Bellport was my father's estate on Maui. We lived there when I was 3. That's when she ran away.
You never talked about your mother.
I guess I never expected anyone to understand except for my dad.
Yeah, well, it had an effect on Vincent. He hired 15 different private investigators to try to find her. He kept it a secret all these years. He wouldn't answer any of my questions.
Well, he's gonna answer mine.
The girl in my dreams is a lesbian. How can the universe be so cruel?
I don't know. Is her girlfriend hot?
I couldn't really tell. My vision went all blurry. Oh, what am I saying? Of course her girlfriend's hot. She's hot. I still don't even know her name.
Why do you care so much?
Because the moment I saw her, I just really thought it was the beginning of something amazing, and I can't believe I was wrong, man. Obsession sucks.
Yeah. I was obsessed with never having to mix another Mai Tai again.
I'm sorry the whole club thing didn't work out for you, bro.
Yeah, well, I know I'm stuck. What's stopping you? Shredding with surfer girl, so you can't date her doesn't mean you can't be friends.
I don't know.
Dude, take it from me. Half the dream is better than nothing. Ugh.
I'm so dead. Hi, handsome.
Where's my house?
Well, remember when you said that just telling you I care wasn't enough? You know, you were right. So, after a lot of thought, I did something. I'm so sorry. Look, I just came over to clean and I don't know, my mom called and completely blew my concentration. So you know what? It's only fair to hold her partially.
Don't talk. Just don't.
Captain, thanks for the ride.
See ya.
How'd it go?
Captain Mackenzie got Pino Diggs to roll in his story. He was paid extra to try to implicate me. Satisfied?
Yeah. It frees you up to talk about Bellport. How did you know my mother?
We were in love. I met Margaret before she married your father. She and some college friends were hanging out in Waikiki. And there I was on the beach flirting with her like crazy. I wasn't getting anywhere. So I grabbed my surfboard thinking I could impress her that way, and I just could not catch a wave. I just kept wiping out. So I finally paddled back in. There was Margaret. She was just laughing at me. I can still hear that laugh. We got together. Later, her parents introduced her to your father. He was the kind of guy that they approved of, and after that, they forbade her to see me. End of story.
What happened at Bellport?
Margaret always knew Walter was the wrong choice. She'd finally decided to divorce him. She was sick of the mistresses, the emotional torment. She asked me to come pick up both of you at Bellport.
You've been to that house?
Only once. When I got there, the place was empty except for your father. He was holding a note. It's from Margaret, he said. She's left us both.
That's why he hates you. You're the reason she left us.
No, I am not the reason she left you.
I don't want to hear anything else.
Nicole.
Jace, let me go.
I'm sorry I kept you in the dark, kid, but it wasn't my story to tell.
It's understood. Hey, what are we gonna do about Booth?
Well, the police don't have any direct evidence to tie him to the fire yet, so we'll wait. Eventually he'll slip up.
Yeah, or hurt somebody else. I mean, the guy is relentless.
Now you know why I wanted Nicole away from him.
Is that the reason why you hired her?
There were several. But the only one that should matter to you is that her mother ended up with a man with money instead of a man with a good heart. Sound familiar?
Yeah. Yeah, Morgan Holt.
There's one thing I hate, it's history repeating itself.
Thanks, Vincent.
I want your ending to be a happy one, kid. I really do. But if I ever catch you going through my private files again, you're history.
Sure.
Is this something AAA would handle?
What's the handle? There's nothing left.
Chris, I'm a terrible girlfriend. Look, the only reason you're homeless is because I just wanted to make your home nicer.
It already was nice.
Not nicer, better. See, I talk and I talk and I talk, but the words just don't come out right. And the only reason I would do this is because I love you. You know,
Well, I love you too.
You do?
Yes.
And you forgive me for all the crazy stuff with Trey? Because I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about everything.
Yeah, the trailer was too small anyway. It leaked when it rained. The furniture was terrible.
That's for sure. Again, sorry.
Come here.
Move in with me.
What?
This feels really good, you know? Just move in with me.
Well, what about your roommates?
See, I may be small, but I rule that roost. And it doesn't have to be forever. Just until I can afford to buy you a new satellite dish.
So just for like a century or two?
Hey, I thought it over, and as far as the 10 grand goes, I'm interested.
Sorry, that money went to save the children.
Yeah, right.
I know. What's the point in playing nice girl? It's not like anything nice ever comes of it.
You want to talk about it?
Nope. It's taken care of. So what made you change your mind?
Let's just say it's time for something different.
Okay. The money's yours. But it's not a loan. I'm the silent partner who gets 30% of all your returns. And when I say silent, I mean no one knows. Not even Vincent.
You drive a hard bargain.
Is it so wrong to want to be on the ground floor of something huge?
Okay, partner.
Previously on North Shore.
Starting to feel like a third wheel, Chris. MJ's mine. She always has been and she always will be. What are you doing?
Chris, stop! You're gonna kill him, he's bleeding!
So call me when you're over him. I understand the situation. You care for Jason, you love your job.
Thank you, Daddy. That means a lot to me.
That's why I'm going to stay.
A couple of days ago, someone very close to Walter Booth said that I might be interested in something that happened at a place called Bellport.
Be careful, Jason. Walter Booth is a very ruthless man.
A father will always do what's best for his family. He never want family to get hurt.
Dad! How is he?
Hey, Mark.
What happened?
Looks like arson to me.
In the box of the regular, messing with the flavor, oh, the flavor that you savor. Savor me for last, but you better not leave me at all. Living in a fast food bag, making friends with the ketchup and salt. Cause you're about to get cut up or get cut down. It's all about the wordplay, all about the sound of my tone. The voice, you gotta let me make my choice alone. Before my food gets cold and shut up or get shot down. It's all about the know-how, or just a matter of taste. Stop telling me the way I gotta play now. Too much food in my plate.
The hell? Hey, that's my breakfast.
Oh, yeah? Your breakfast almost killed me.
I said I was sorry.
No, you didn't.
Oh. Sorry.
The two of you. Sure. Yeah, I could be down.
How's Friday?
It's great.
Awesome.
We need to talk.
I'm not interested in anything that you have to say.
You should be.
Why? None of it seems real anyway.
I know. I lived it, and I feel the same way.
That's the reason you brought me here, isn't it? Because you were in love with my mother?
Maybe I had somehow always hoped that you'd lead her back to me.
Sorry that didn't work out.
What do you remember about her?
Not much. I spent all my life blaming myself for her leaving. It destroyed us.
I know.
I meant me and my father.
Nicole, I don't know if that's entirely true.
I'm sorry.
Your father never really grieved when she left.
I will not tolerate anyone making any more accusations against my
In
dad.
the past 20 years, I've hired over a dozen private detectives to try and find Margaret. Your father never went to the police station, not one time.
We all grieve differently. I would like you to leave.
Listen to me.
Vincent, leave now.
Look, if your father loved your mother as much as he claimed, then how come I did all the searching? How come he didn't look for her? If not for his own peace of mind, then his daughter's. You're a smart woman. Answer that question.
I can't.
Then I will. I don't think Margaret just left. I think your father killed her.
Go on.
Jason Matthews found a file in Vincent's office. He shared it with Nicole.
Of course they share files. They work together.
It was about you. At least that's what Jason said. When I went back to take a look myself, it wasn't there.
Miss Lewis, while you're here,
We've done business in the past. I was hoping our relationship could continue.
I mean, what are you after? Because green is not your color.
I'm not sure I understand.
An objective observer might say you're simply jealous of my daughter.
It's true. I think Nicole's a spoiled brat. She gets anything she wants. I want things too. The difference is I'm willing to work for them.
So this isn't about money.
Sure it is. I want the money, the career, the man. I want it all. And I will get it.
I have no doubt.
See, Mr. Booth, you and I are in a position to help each other. I want Jason Matthews, and you want your daughter back. You'd be a fool to pass up this opportunity.
Miss Lewis, your shoes may be cheap, but I like your style. I'll be in touch.
I need your help.
I don't like this, Nicole. I don't think it's safe.
He would never hurt me. I just need to find out what really happened. I missed you, Jace.
Missed you too.
Stay close, okay?
You couldn't get rid of me if you tried.
Sweetheart, I wasn't expecting you.
I know. It's a surprise. I'm taking you up on your offer. Moving in.
Good.